One of the guys, I can't remember his name, but he was on one of Joe Rogan's podcasts, and he talked about how within the next 10 years, a huge percentage of that aged workforce is going to be retiring, and it's of such a high volume of people that we're not prepared for it. And also from like an economical standpoint, that the like new entrants and the millennials to the workforce don't have the funds to be able to help them exit from their investments, from their property, from all the things they need to do to facilitate a really successful like transition in their retirement, which I thought was interesting. But ultimately, it was that conversation around the succession planning and how, whether it's been like known or not, it's a challenge that maybe hasn't been addressed or faced as well. And yeah, what I guess comes to mind for you when that topic comes up?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is I saw an article that said that we're on the cusp of the largest generational wealth transfer that the world has ever seen.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. And it's amazing to think about, the generation that's dying off right now and that wealth transfer that's going to happen over the next 10 years and what that's actually also going to do in conjunction with so many people retiring from the workforce, because that boomer generation, they're disappearing. So right now, we've got a project at a professional services firm. And one of the big topics is that some of the younger people in the firm, they're feeling like they don't have any transparency to decision making and governance that's going on at the kind of the higher levels. Mm-hmm. And the higher levels, they've always just had this kind of power or authority, and they're loath to let it go. But at the same time, they know that they're going to retire. So it's this weird little dynamic that's happening right now where you have these kind of the old guard that needs to kind of like flip their mindset into instead of the fact that they're retiring, how are they transferring their knowledge and how are they building that next generation? So, and then that younger generation that's coming in to take over in these leadership positions of any organization, how are they actually going to do that? Like, are we going to start matching people? Are we going to have, different cohorts? Do we need leadership training? What are the things that these people actually need to be successful, continue good decision-making in organizations? And how are you actually going to select them? Because you can't just be like, oh, I like John over there. He looks great. We're going to put him in a leadership position. That's not how it works. This person needs the right skills, capabilities, knowledge, all that stuff in order to be successful.